Hello again, Laughing Place readers, and we are here at the Disneyland Resort. We've gotten through the holidays, although it is still Dia de Reyes here in California Adventure, and we're over at Paradise Pier where they had Feliz Navidad for the holidays, and we are with Chef Toby Hollis. Now, where would we find you at the Disneyland Resort?
I run the Pacific Wharf area as well as the Paradise Pier area.
Oh, and in Paradise Pier area, you had a change over the holidays here.
Correct.
And what all, remind me again.
We actually pulled out our Mediterranean menu for the time period of Viva Navidad so that we could offer some authentic Mexican cuisine. So we took out the Paradise Pier, Paradise Garden Grill menu, and we have this beautiful Mexican menu that we have. Some of the items we have available are like the street style tacos, the torta, sopes de barbacoa, sweet tamales, champurrado.
And I
all
was
the great favorites.
I was very excited this morning because I'm not making this up. Clear back at the beginning of Feliz Navidad, I tried this soup or stew.
Stew.
This stew that they have, and it was so good and so delicious. You know, they talk about comfort food. This was real Mexican comfort food. What is it called?
Pozole.
Pozole. And, well, I don't have to ask what's in it because you're going to show us what's in it,
We are going to definitely show you what's in
Okay,
it.
great.
So you're going to start with a large pot.
Large pot.
Large enough for what you're going to make it in. So we're going to start with cold water.
Oh, okay. I think we all can do that. Cold water.
Pretty simple.
Just one of the many exotic ingredients in this stew.
Disney water.
Disney water.
Then we're going to do a pork shoulder. So it's diced pork shoulder, about large dice.
Okay, and
you
could you
also
use any meat?
You can use any meat if you like. It's usually pork or chicken.
Okay.
You can usually pork is going to give you that rich body, that flavor.
And it's so good.
So we're going to use a diced pork shoulder. You can get that at any grocery store. It's also called stewing pork.
Okay.
So we're going to let that come up and cook for about 30 minutes, and it's going to get a little bit of foam on top.
Okay.
And we'll skim that off the top.
Skim the foam.
Keep it nice and clean and clear.
All right.
Okay. After that, we're going to add in our flavoring ingredients. So we have large diced onion and some bay leaf. You want to add those onions in?
Oh, I will put in the onions right here. And in they go.
Okay.
And bay leaves.
Bay leaves, we're going to break them up a little bit so it permeates that flavor
Ooh.
throughout.
And then, but nobody finds the bay leaf then.
That's the
It's
surprise
just-
inside.
That's the surprise, okay.
Okay. And then we're going to add our other main flavoring ingredients. So we took whole garlic cloves and split them in half.
Whole garlic cloves split in half.
Makes me love. That way it permeates that flavor as well throughout that soup.
Okay.
You know, salt, cumin, black pepper, and Mexican oregano.
Okay.
Okay.
So that all goes in.
Exactly. Everybody in the pool? This is going to cook for about an hour and a half. And during that
hour and a half.
Yeah, the hour and a half is going to allow that pork to break down all the
Okay.
connective tissues and also make that rich, beautiful soup that's in there.
I don't like to hear the words connective tissue in
Yeah.
conjunction with what I'm eating, but break it down and make it rich and into a soup. This is all good. This is all
Rich
good.
and beautiful. Let's talk that way.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so during the time this is cooking, you're actually going to make the salsa, which is that beautiful color as well as the richness. So
Okay.
it's got guajillo chilies, onion, tomato, and garlic. Cook those down till the guajillos are nice and soft.
Okay.
And then you will puree those in a blender.
All right.
Push them through a sieve so they're nice, beautiful, and clean and clear. So see
This
how
is
nice
what we get
and,
right here?
Exactly.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
So we're going to add
Okay.
that in now.
Okay, that goes in.
Correct.
So I'll do this very presentationally. There we go.
Stir everybody into the pool.
Without splashing though, because you don't want to get this stuff everywhere.
I know,
Although-
it's hard to get out of these white shirts.
There you go. Yeah, why do you wear white in the kitchen if you know you're going to spill, things?
That's what skill's from.
Yeah, and also it shows how cleanly their kitchen is. So there you go.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we're also going to add in hominy, which is, we're using a canned hominy. It's
And hominy?
Hominy is
Oh no.
how many? Yes. There's about 90 in there.
About
We counted
90.
them.
Okay.
Rinsed or drained from the can, and then rinsed so that it removes a lot of that salt, so it doesn't
Okay.
overpower your soup.
Because we already added the salt that we need.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Okay.
with my heart, we don't need any more salt.
There you go.
So the hominy goes in, and that's going to cook down as well. If we add it too early, it's going to actually break down. You're going to have all these little bits
go all
and pieces.
mushy, and yeah, you don't want that.
Exactly. Mushy's no bueno,
Nah.
except in marshmallows.
Yeah.
So that's going to cook for another 30 minutes, and you'll
Okay.
adjust the flavoring from there. With Disney Magic, of course, 3 hours later,
3 hours later.
we go, voila.
Yeah, we'll do the 3 hours later, and
Okay. We have a nice, beautiful
Oh,
simmering
look
soup for
at
you.
That.
See that rich, beautiful color that it's got in there? That's from the
Yes,
guajillos and the
that
tomatoes and stuff
is-
like that.
And it is so good. I promise you, it is so good.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's dish you up a little bit of this so you
Oh,
can try
yes.
it. You said you already had this once, right?
I have had this a few times. I've come back here through the holidays.
Did you?
Specifically for the pozole, because it really is absolutely delicious.
Hey, there you got a surprise inside.
Oh, yes. Well,
Shh, we'll
I
hide that.
never knew I was supposed to be looking out for bay leaves. I'm the one who always manages to find the bone in the, the chicken and noodles.
Oh, yeah, we don't want
there
that.
we go. There we go.
So what we
Okay.
do have some condiments for you.
Oh, very
They
good.
basically make the pozole. So
It's
some
not
of
a
the
big enough
process.
spoon.
So we have cabbage, radish, chilies, lime, a little dried chili as well, if you
You
prefer.
do want a little of the cabbage, and then I also highly recommend the lime. Put that right in there too. And I
Give
like
that a
to
taste.
kind of get that end. I know right what I want to go for. There it is, right there.
That big, beautiful piece.
I don't know how hot this is going to be, so
Very.
if you hear me shrieking, we'll just edit. It's really hot.
You got fire coming out your mouth.
Temperature-wise.
Oh, beautiful.
Another thing I really liked about this, I'm a little bit of a wimp, but not a lot of a wimp. I don't like things that are just spicy hot, but I like things that are flavorfully hot. This is very flavorful, very delicious. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for showing us how to make this. You could make this at home now, but
Absolutely.
why would you want to when you can come down here during Dia de Reyes and, see about keeping this on the menu year-round, although I'm told this was originally a holiday food, and I know why. It's so delicious for the holiday.
It is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in. I hope you will be able to come down here and try this and all the other wonderful foods they have here at the resort during Dia de Reyes and through the rest of 2014. Bye-bye now.